In a moment we will begin. I want you to consider letting your eyes become closed comfortably. Not tight, just comfortably closed. Take a breath and allow your body to do whatever it is that helps you to relax. Maybe you want to reposition your body, adjust your weight in the chair. Do whatever it is your body is telling you that it needs to enjoy this experience. Everything you do to listen to your body is right. As you allow yourself to relax, I want you to surround your sense of self, your awareness, your physical body with a soothing light. Perhaps you let yourself imagine a beautiful sphere or cocoon of soft and warming energy comfort you in this space and allow your body to begin to relax. With your eyes comfortably closed, gently roll your eyes up as if you're looking into your forehead and into the space above and between your two physical eyes. Allow a tiny spark of light of any color to appear to you. Allow it to sit there at a comfortable distance and flicker or grow. However you are perceiving it is correct. Continue looking up on that light. Take a slow breath through your nose and hold it for just a moment. Good. As you now exhale through your mouth, allow the words calm and relax to come into your mind. Maybe you can remember deep down or deep in the past what it feels like to be calm and relaxed. Take another breath and deeply fill your lungs through your nose and continue focusing on that light. Notice if it starts to grow a little or be a bit brighter now. On your slow exhale, remind yourself of the words calm and relaxed. Breathe in again and focusing on that inner light that gets a little brighter on this exhale. And continue to remember calm and relaxed. As you continue to breathe normally, continue to focus on this light. Maybe it's now starting to expand to fill that space above your eyes. It's grown to fill space in your head and continues to expand until it fills your whole body and begins to now expand outward. Allow that experience for a moment and see the relaxation it can bring. See how much bigger your mind really is. Your eyelids are relaxed, and now your inner focus relaxes as you are more aware of this light, allowing it to fill your body and expand outwardly. And now that the light is inside and outside, you may feel as though that light on the outside is actually just a reflection of the light that's within you. Allow that growing light to relax the top of your head. Your scalp will begin to feel less tight as you allow that light to focus on your jaw, your neck, and your throat. Allow it to move down your arms now and down into your fingers. Wiggle them a little to allow the light to get all the way to the tips. Allow that feeling to move down over your chest. And as you take your next deep breath in, fill your heart. Relax and open your heart, letting this light fill your chest, your rib cage, feeling them all lighter and relaxed. your upper body, relaxing through your chest and belly. Let it move its way down your spine, relaxing down into your belly and filling all your internal organs and your hips, upper legs, your knees, and your lower legs relaxing now, feeling it spread now to your ankles and your feet and toes. Now I'd like you to sense, feel, or imagine this light surrounding your feet, filling your feet as it begins to move back up through your body, resting in the perfect place within your heart or in your mind. As you allow your body to rest safely here in this comfortable light, imagine, feel, see, or pretend that you are now standing at the top of an ancient and giant stone staircase that overlooks a beautiful, plush, and peaceful valley. The staircase has 10 large stone steps, and as I count from 10 to 1, with each number, you'll take another step down towards this beautiful valley. Take your first step down now to step 10, going deeper, deeper, deeper now. Step 9, feeling more relaxed, more and more relaxed as you move towards step number 8. Perhaps you're feeling that warm sun now on your face, and your hand grasps the railing next to you. Perhaps it's a cool metal railing, still wet with morning dew. Or maybe it's wood that's been warmed by the sun. Down to step 7, breathe deep, breathe deep. And 6, going deeper, deeper, deeper now. And on step 5, you're halfway to the valley below, sensing the warm breeze across your skin, seeing it ripple across the long grass that's out ahead of you. Maybe you hear the sounds of water trickling over the rocks of a stream that's nearby, so you stop and take in the moment. Feel the sun and the breeze, and notice how you can almost taste the fresh air as you inhale deeply and fill your lungs with that clean air. Such a cleansing and natural breath. And step 4, feeling more relaxed now, more relaxed, and even more relaxed. Step 3 and 2, going down, down, and down further. And on step 1, going deeper down, deeper down, deeper down, you find your feet standing on the soft grass of the valley. Now maybe you can pretend to hear birds chirping in the distance, and your feet safely and solidly planted in the meadow. Imagine for a moment that you look out to see the plush, fresh green grass that covers the gentle rolling hills. Find yourself realizing what a beautiful day it is underneath the most calming blue sky. You look up and notice the occasional perfectly white cloud, and the sun sitting at just the right height in the sky to bring the perfect temperature as you breathe in the clean air of this fresh, open area before you. Feeling your feet resting solid on the earth below you. Allow yourself to feel what you feel and see what you see. The air, the temperature, the green grass and the rolling hills, and how they form the horizon or the green of the hills. or the tops of the trees touches the blue of the sky. And as you're seeing what you see and feeling what you feel, you can also hear what you hear. Perhaps there's just a silence that fills the air, with the occasional sound of a bird, or maybe the nearby stream, or even your own quiet, easy breathing. Everything you're experiencing is exactly right for you, and is exactly how it should be. And now, as you begin to walk, you can sense and feel your feet on the earth, one step at a time. One slow and purposeful step at a time. Every step you take brings you further into the valley and deeper into the seam. As the sun is slowly beginning to travel the sky on its journey towards setting, every step brings you closer and closer towards what you recognize as sunset. As if with every step, you're pulling the sun closer and closer to its resting place. Then the sun begins creating these beautiful colors in the sky as it begins to set over the horizon. As you walk over the gentle rolling hills, notice the beautiful colors in the clouds. And the sun is continuing to set, and the sky is becoming filled with a bit more gray until night begins to fall and stars begin to form in the night sky. You might even notice a very simple yet very clear and crisp moon beginning to make its appearance in the sky above you. Allow yourself to feel or imagine the night sky and the deep, rich blackness of the sky. And now that it's become dark, you look out ahead of you and you notice that on the top of one of those hills, there appears to be a light, and it's slightly moving. Something as if getting closer, you notice it looks like a flame that moves a bit and flickers slightly, a little to the left and a little to the right. You put your attention on this flame, walking up towards it, noticing you are going up this hill. Maybe you become aware of the strain in your calves as you walk up the hill towards this flame, getting closer towards the top, and where you see the flame flickering left to right, you can now see that there's a circle of pillars, so many variations in stone, forming a perfect circle with space in between each pillar. And there in the middle of the circle of pillars is the light that you were seeing. It's a torch being held by someone, a beautiful being, and a sense that you know this being comes over you. The closer you get and the more you look, the more clear things become. You know inherently now that this is your higher self. They've been waiting for you. You see that your higher self is facing away from you. But I want you to notice what your higher self looks like. Notice how this being is dressed. The shape of their shoulders, or their height. Your higher self is standing there, gently moving back and forth, but it is doing it so effortlessly and so gracefully. It's as if they're pacing and waiting for someone to arrive. and you're standing there watching. On the next movement, your higher self moves slowly and intentionally to face towards you. This wonderful being stops and gazes upon you, so happy, so pure. This wonderful being, so peaceful, so graceful, and so powerful, looks right at you. It's as if in this moment, you're locking eyes with pure love. Your higher self's gentle smile, and yet a hint of sadness in those eyes. Your higher self takes one small step towards you, and you take one step into the circle, eager to get closer. You each continue to take a step at a time until you are standing face to face with this pure and beautiful reflection of you. Your higher self reaches out their hands, and you extend your arms out so you can put your hands in theirs. You can feel those hands are real, and there's such a sense of kindness and warmth. Allow yourself now to look up and notice that they're gazing back at you, giving yourself a moment to feel that sense of love. It is unconditional. It is a deep and aware knowing. It knows you the way no one has ever known you before. Yet there again you notice that hint of sadness. A message begins to come up. You can feel, through looking in their eyes, that your higher self has so much they want to say. However, your higher self may not use words to express that message. Yet there is a message, and you now begin to hear your higher self's words in your own mind. I've been here waiting for you for such a long, long time. I've been waiting for this moment. You've gone so far and had many journeys, so many experiences. You've felt and seen pleasure, and you've felt and seen pain. I know you are here with me, holding all of your pain, your fears, and your anger, and even guilt. Then you start to understand that slight sadness you feel from your higher self. You communicate back to your higher self, perhaps in the same way they communicated with you. Your higher self just knows your thoughts as you think them. I have been waiting for this without even knowing, but I know this moment is one I've been missing. I have been wandering. I have felt so lost at times, and at times I felt confused. I've seen and felt pleasure, and I've known pain. I'm here with you now with all of my pain, all of my fears, even my anger and guilt that I still hold in my heart. Your higher self understands. Allow yourself to feel that calm and accepting understanding from your higher self. It's felt your pain, your sense of being lost and confused, because it's been with you all this time. Now it's time for a dialogue between the two of you. You may communicate to your higher self freely about how you feel and listen or feel for the response. Or you may ask a question and trust your first impression as you receive the response, knowing in your heart that what comes up first for you is your higher self's true communication. Take your time as I'm silent for a moment to experience, listen, or receive the communication. Your higher self is here to remind you of who you truly are. Your higher self gently communicating now that you had forgotten who you are while on this journey. You thought you were what you've been living life as, but you're so much more. You have, as a human experience, bought into limiting beliefs or ideas of less than. And your higher self is here to remind you that there's a deep truth. There's a truth to who you really are. None of those false, painful, or limiting beliefs are truly real. They are merely maybe a lesson, an experience, a way to cope with the human existence. You know now that it's time to let go of those emotions, fear, anger, and guilt, to let go of the hurt, and to experience the freedom of forgiveness. It's suggested to you by your higher self that it's time to forgive and to let go of anything that can only be causing harm to you. You're being asked to choose forgiveness. Take a moment and be with your higher self. Feel how you're responding to these thoughts. Your higher self reminds you now that whenever you experience yourself as anything but joyful, ask this single question: what am I forgetting in this moment? Take a moment to receive the answer to that as your higher self shows you the love, light, and joy grow, and all the sadness seem to wash away from them. As they are able to let go of the sadness, you allow yourself to receive all of the love that's pouring from them. Remember this: your higher self communicates. Remember this love, this light. Remember who you truly are. I was here only to represent this light and love. You are this light and love. I am always here for you. Whenever you need to remember, whenever you need to unlearn, whenever you need to forgive, I'm here to help you. I will speak to you throughout the day if you remember to listen. Then your higher self reaches around behind their back and returns their hands up in front of you. There, in their hand, is a small, beautiful wooden box. Your higher self now communicates that in a moment you'll open this box and there will be a gift or symbol, something that's powerfully meaningful to you. You may not know what it means right away, and that may be how it is meant to be. And as the box opens, now, as your higher self opens this box, there is an image of something. It may be a symbol or maybe a single word. Notice, feel, or perceive of what's there, the gift your higher self wants you to have. It's up to you if you take this gift, or you can let it remain with your higher self for safekeeping. Take a big, deep, cleansing breath through your nose now. You can return to this place anytime you wish. Now your higher self tells you it's time for you to go back into the world. It's time to go back and continue your journey. And yet, you now know that you never go alone. You now walk with this mighty companion by your side. Always there with you, always there in your own mind, guiding you, helping to direct your thoughts and your choices, and to remind you that when you feel anything less than joy, you ask yourself, what am I forgetting in this moment? With gratitude and your own way of giving thanks, you begin to turn to walk out of the circle of pillars. As you do, the sun slowly begins to rise, moving up over the horizon, and before you leave the circle, you turn back and notice your higher self still there as the day becomes more bright. As you leave, you notice your higher self offering a gesture of sending you off with blessings of goodness and grace. As you begin to walk into the green grass, back down the rolling hills, the sun continuing to rise, the circle of pillars beginning to fade in the distance, and yet the voice of the higher self always staying with you deep in your mind. As you walk, the light begins to get brighter, the sun beginning to rise as you sense yourself returning back to your body in the here and now. You're still surrounded by this light as you come back into your body. The light starts to sustain and nourish you even more. As you begin to breathe right here and now, sensing your feet and toes, breathing into your heart, into your belly, remembering the messages, the communications, the reminder from your higher self to ask yourself, in moments of less than joy, what am I forgetting in this moment? Slowly taking your time, starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently moving your arms and your legs. Take your time, doing what you do to bring yourself back towards the here and now. And as I count from 1 to 5, on the number 5, be fully back and feeling clear-headed and refreshed, filled with this light and filled with the knowledge of this being that's always with you in a place that you can return to anytime you wish. 1 and 2, coming back more and more to the sound of my voice with full memory of everything that happened here. On 3, feeling the peace and serenity and calm that's in you now. And 4, preparing in your own way to open your eyes. And on number 5, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, open your eyes and be back in the here and now to your regular waking consciousness. Remember, you can return to this place anytime that you wish.